So, if ever there was an opportunity for me to look even more like Johnny Burrell next to these guys...
Nice look. Like it.
Well, actually, I did actually sort of tell the guys there that I kind of realised that you guys would all be rocking it totally in the black and pulling it off much better than me, so I just thought, fuck it, go the opposite way.
Where's his spiky boots? Come on.
Well, check that out. Look at me, round toe, spiky. There's the difference.
Yes, that's an offence in this room.
So, actually, probably guess I'm now here with Chris, and Chris is going to introduce the rest of the band as well, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Chris. We are IAMX. This is Tom, a wonderful English drummer that we have. This is a beautiful American guitarist and a very sensual and sumptuous Janine.
Hello.
Yes, I don't know if you caught that, but because the microphone was moving around. Good. Good.
Okay, so now we're backstage. We've been watching you prepare. Now, you've been on tour, haven't you?
Yeah.
Fill us in, first of all, the path of evolution, if you will, so you can just sort of fill us in on how you came to close the final chapter on Sneaker Pimps and evolve into IAMX and now hit the road. And just sort of fill us in a little bit. Tell us your journey, if you will.
The spiritual and emotional journey that I've been through.
Spiritual roller coaster that you went on. Yes, please.
Well, I was a bit tired of London. I lived here for quite a few years, and
really?
Yeah, right up the road actually.
Really? So you're a proper Camden kid?
I was a Kentish Town kid. Yeah.
For people watching in America, that's the equivalent of going to Santa Monica, just outside LA.
Yes, this is true.
But my God, the comparisons end there, don't they?
There's a couple of beaches on Hampstead Heath in the summer.
You're letting your habits come out now.
Yes, don't tell anybody. So I was a London boy for years, and I got really tired of the rat race of London, and decided to move to Berlin. And around the time I thought of IAMX as a solo project outside of sneakers, and I worked there for a little while, got into the spirit of the place, and ended up bumping into these guys. And
Just out of interest, how did you bump into each other?
Well, I bumped into him, he bumped into her, and he'd already bumped into him.
Yeah, clumsy lot, aren't you?
The coordination is a problem.
Get out of it anymore, huh?
No, now it's a kind of...
It's too sticky.
Yes, it's too sticky, I
like
like that.
Like rock glue.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a sort of mini dictatorship that I have.
They're the best ones. Mini ones. Keep it small.
Keep it small. And, hey, come on. Me.
Fight.
So, yeah, I spent a couple of years in Berlin and forming IAMX and experimenting with it, going out live in Europe.
Gestation period.
Yes, you could say that.
I got gestation in.
Oh, nice.
I know.
I'm going to get a word like that in there at some point.
How dare you?
Well, the seed was sown 2 years ago, and no, can't quite do it. And we spent a lot of time in Europe gigging and stuff, and this is a kind of homecoming, I guess, coming back and doing a little tour and enjoying the UK for a change.
And do you guys carry expectations with you of the UK audiences, or what's your experience of this? Have you done the UK before?
Yeah.
Not you, Tom, obviously. Being British and all.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
No.
No? You like the most unpatriotic British man ever?
Yeah, exactly.
I
Well, I do live in Berlin.
Oh, right, okay, so you signed your name on the dotted line as well.
Yes.
Are you based in Berlin?
We're everybody.
You're all in Berlin. Can you just, because a lot, this sort of goes out all over the world, so a lot of people have never been to Berlin. Can you sort of, there you are, here's your chance for your words now. Paint a picture with words for us of Berlin.
Visual theatrical piece with words. Okay, so Berlin is a very open, relaxed, dirty, debauched, decadent, constructive place for artists particularly. It's very cheap, and it's a great standard of living if you want to be creative and not be really lazy, basically.
Yeah.
So it's a perfect antidote, there's a word for you, to London.
Yeah.
Or to UK in general, actually. It's not really like the rest of the rest of Germany, sorry. It's kind of like a world in its own little country.
It's a bit like you've got Texas, but actually you only really want to go to Austin in
exactly.
Texas, don't
yes.
you?
Yes, precisely.
So there you go, there's an analogy for you guys. If you're not sure, Berlin is the Austin to Texas, Berlin is to Germany.
Yeah, good analogy.
A lot of people will be like, Germany, are you sure? They don't quite understand the importance of Berlin and how it's a real cultural melting pot.
That was on the tip of my tongue.
I'm so sorry, I'll just go.
My God.
Sorry. I'm not on mic.
How dare you? So, yeah.
So that's kind of where you are right now. It's a very brief gestation and evolution. And are you currently signed at the moment? What's going on that side?
No, we're a very proud unsigned band. we're kind of affiliated with companies, distribution and press and wonderful help. But we are proudly an independent and unside band.
Now that's quite interesting because a lot of the bands that we deal with, the ones that Flyposter are interested in, are bands at your stage of development, where you're at that stage where I imagine you've had some offers, but you've been around, you kind of know, you don't have to leap straight onto the first thing. Is that is very much part of your plan?
That's really, really important. I mean, I went through the mill a bit with my old band, and I think that side of the industry is hateful, despicable, devilish, and
there goes our snow patrol booking.
and it's just not for us, and we're a bit too off the wall for them to understand.
You can't really be boxed, can you? Yeah.
And I wouldn't really want to be, and I wouldn't want to put the pressure on them to try and sell us, because I don't think they could. So it's a really open, flexible project.
And it sounds like you're taking on the people as and when you need them. Like you've got a distribution in place, so people can still get your record. It's IAMX.co.uk, isn't it?
It is. Yes. You can get it somehow through that route, but
Right. Okay. Well, we'll sort that out. There'll be things flashing up along here right now. It's amazing. It's called Post. I want a different face in this as well.
Oh, brilliant.
Can
you put Johnny Burrell on my
go on. Yeah, it can be Mariah Carey and Johnny Burrell bringing you Flyposter.
Sell the record.
And so, what are you planning for tonight before we finish up? So, I'm going to let you get stuck into your spread.
What are you planning to do, Tom?
On stage antics?
Yes, we actually Tom is a very, very nice, calm, non-alcoholic boy at the moment. We're very proud of him.
You're
so
straight
he's going to have a load of cocaine tonight.
Filthy booze.
None of the filthy booze stuff. And the others are going to eat.
No, not before the show. We don't eat before the show.
No.
We're not allowed to.
No.
You're like a ballerina, you eat your own body weight afterwards, though.
It's pretty good, actually.
Don't film me after
Actually,
the
that's
show.
me.
I'm going to be stuffing my
She's got a big
face.
food baby coming out the front. And so...
Excuse me.
Digging away. So really, you just touched on it there, and a lot of bands watch this. If there was one tip you could give to a new band watching this, really good advice you've been handing out, what would you say to them now?
Say stay strong, independent, and don't give a fuck about what people say. Keep going, do it, say it, do it.
I'm not going to ruin that with more of my constant babble. I'm going to say that was IAMX. It was an absolute pleasure, guys.
Thank you.
Well, goodbye. See you
Goodbye.
later. See you soon. Bye.